Good morrow, scholars. Welcome back to Resident Evil. Now, I had mixed feelings about coming back to this game again, mostly because of that. And I guess let's see if I can get farther in the mansion without dying. Spoilers in case you didn't watch the last episode. Now, I ended up talking with my friend Miga. Is that? Will he only start moving when I get close? Anyway, talking with Miga from the Gotham City Critics, my other channel that I work on. Am I going the same way I was earlier in the last episode? And I was telling him about how I'm playing this game. And he's like, oh no, why are you doing that? Yeah, this is exactly where I was going last time. I feel like I'm not going this way today. So anyway, he asked me what I thought of the game so far. And he told me that I should really play 4 instead, because the controls are better. And I'm going to be honest, based on just what I've seen and everything, come on, controls. I kind of prefer the movies over the video game series so far. Oh man, I don't want to go down that way just because I know what's waiting for me. I feel like if I had moved around sooner, I could have gotten out of the way of the thing down at the end of the corner when it's coming around. I told you that was going to get me too, didn't I? Trying to act all slick with their obvious booby traps and whatnot. I hate the controls on these. Anywho. But yeah, honestly, I have to say, as somebody who's only seen like the last 2 movies and only played this little bit of the first game, the movies are better. And I realize that a lot of people are going to hate me for that, and I'm okay with that. I'm going armor. Okay, I feel like I need to find keys with a certain design on them, is what it's trying to tell me. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's kind of spooky. Can I talk to you? No! Really? I don't know why. Seriously, the mechanic just... I get what it's supposed to be, and it's less, I'm afraid, because it scares me, and more because I know that it's not really going to let me get away. I don't know. It's not really survival horror, in my opinion. Hello. Sure. I don't really want it, though. Shut up! Although, I'll be honest, it did actually scare me a little bit. Right, Iggy? Iggy's shedding again. Okay. Now, apparently there's no real way for me to actually kill them. And my friend Adam was warning me not to kill them unless I have kerosene so that I can burn the bodies. That worries me. Well, since it's the only other place I can think of to go right now, I'll pause it until I get back to where I was in the last video, and hopefully I won't die. So I just noticed a little side hallway of sorts. Why didn't you do that last time? Can they follow me? What's over here? Oh, you take the golden arrow. Oh, I wonder what that's for. Locked from the other side. How'd I unlock it? Okay, now if you remember from the last episode, there's a little graveyard that's, for some reason, what? I guess let's go take a look. There was an indentation of an arrowhead, I believe it said. Maybe it was a whole arrow, but let's go take a look at that real quick and we'll see if that had anything to do with anything. Or I'm just on one big wild goose chase. Also, I didn't notice that was a door for the longest time. But you can see what I mean, though. Just, I don't understand the layout of this at all. At all. Alright, that's the one gate. Let's see. I think it's this way, actually. If something jumps out and tries to scare me, I'm going to be really mad. Angel, there's an invitation, arrowhead. Okay, let me see if that has anything to do with this. It won't fit in the indentation as is. Do I need to break it? Because it looks to be about right. Examine. Okay. Guess it was just too much to ask for. Okay then. Once again, I should pause the recording. I'll be right back when I get. Okay, so as you can see, there is clearly markings on the floor showing that this will move. Right. It's over here. Okay, a doorway. Locked. Emblem of a helmet. I feel like that means that there are different kinds of keys. There's got to be some sort of, may whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. There's got to be a way to get through. Sure. Let's try again. I did kind of forget about the cutscene. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Oh well, let's watch her die again. Whoops. Right? What good does that do me? Oh my gosh, I hate this game. Jeez. Charge. That is not a great sound to hear. Thou art dead. I don't think she would have ended up in that position. Okay. Well, I hate to do this, but I feel like I'm going to end the episode here just because, and this is especially what I hate. Not so early in the game, I mean, everything I've done up until this point could have all been in one episode. That's what kills me. So I'm going to go online. Specifically, I'm going to go to GameFAQs. And with any luck, I will be able to decipher what I'm supposed to do in this game. So wish me luck. I'm sorry I'm terrible. And not just because I feel like the movies are better than the game. I'm just terrible at the game, I understand that. But let's face it, the controls are wonky at best. The camera angle is useless. Also, for some reason, using the other joystick causes her to turn around, I don't understand. Um, the gameplay is lacking, and it's not even because like the graphics or anything. It's just if you're gonna make it so that as soon as you go into the next little area where the camera changes and you don't see the zombie ahead of you, you need to have a mechanic where you can shove them off and stab them. It can't just be button mash until you get to push them off. There needs to be a specific button in order to do that. Especially in this type of game. Like I mentioned, interestingly enough, in my zombie survival week, the best thing to do is to just knock them over and make an escape. This game doesn't let you do that. It can't be survival horror if the horror comes from the fact that you can't do anything to actually defend yourself. At that point, it's just that one game with, I think, King Arthur, or whatever his name was in the game. You know, you start out no armor or anything, you've got to go and you've got to collect all this different stuff for your suit of armor, and everything punishes you. You forget to grab one thing, and you've got to go all the way back to the very beginning and start over. That's basically what this is, just with better graphics. And a girl. Was there a girl in that game? I don't know. I'm referring to the one with King Arthur, not this game. Alright, well, it's been about 10 minutes anyway. A little bit over. I'm sorry again, you guys, but like I said, it's just, I'm got no idea what I'm doing with these controls. Hopefully my friend, who's also named Adam, who beat this game on the hardest difficulty with only the survival knife, is right, and once I get used to the controls, I'll be able to play the game, but, you know. Until next time, goodbye everybody! I hate my life.